Thursday the 18th of April. So this morning, Maundy Thursday. So this morning I had a universal credit meeting, and as that's like nearly in town, I then went shopping at Poundland and Lidl afterwards, then walked home with a heavy bag. So that's like used up nearly all my energy for the day. So I was going to do a lot of planting out today, but I'm putting that off till tomorrow. So what I'm doing in this first polytunnel, I'm trying to clear everything out because this weed control sheet needs to be taken off, and both of the polytunnel covers need taken off and another one put back on, and then I'll take out these concrete blocks that I've got in the bottom holding the corners down and put in those trampoline things instead to hold the polytunnel down, because sort of like I want to turn this into a polytunnel with plants in the ground. So I'm moving a lot of stuff out into the other polytunnel at the moment. So I've emptied everything off the bed here. This is a fold-up bed. It's got 4 casters, but one of the casters is missing. It was loose. I found this in it was in a garden, someone's garden, a couple of 100 yards away, a few years ago, and I got it, but like the caster wheel was loose there. So I've got the caster wheel somewhere, I don't know where, but I can actually move this with 3 wheels. So you just have to push down in the right place so that the 4th leg is off the ground. So the plan for later today is to move it down here into the other polytunnel. Got some of the so that's 40 snack peppers and 40 snack peppers, and 5 and 5, 10 of the Turkish orange aubergines there. You see some of them are a bit bigger than others. Should I be planting out the big ones or the small ones? So so like the big ones enjoy being indoors, but maybe the smaller ones need more time to grow. Or maybe they don't like it indoors and they'd prefer being back out here. So I'm planning on putting, so that's the cloves line there. So I'm planning to put the snag peppers here next to the path, because they're not very tall and they're not very wide. So that's very good. So they won't go over the path, and the cloves won't go into on the washing line, won't go into them. So they're obvious candidates to go along here. And then I'll put 10 of the aubergines. That's 10 aubergines there and 20 snack peppers here. At the moment, I can't plant anything here because when I take the polytunnel covers off and put it back on again, I'll need the space, so I won't be planting anything there at the moment. And also I need to get rid of that weed control sheet. So so that little bed, it's I'm going to move it in here and put it here where all these pots are. So I think I'll clean this up, which is also something I got out of somebody's garden, and put the pots on there, or as many pots as I can. At the moment, I think I'm going to be taking the tomatoes in each night because they're too vulnerable to slugs coming along and eating them. And at the moment, I'm not quite sure what's the best thing to put them on top of. So as I've only got 3 trays of tomatoes and 1 tray of flowers, they can go back into my room because it's not too much work. So that's it for today. So it looks like we're doing a daily update at the moment. I'm working Saturday, Sunday and Monday. So I'm doing Monday as overtime. So the original plan was to put these back on top of the bed. Well, the original plan was to plant them in the ground. And then failing that, it was put them back indoors. But I was just thinking, well, if I was going to put them in the ground anyway, I might as well just leave them where they are overnight. Because if they're in the ground, they'd be suspect to snails and slugs and hedgehogs and squirrels. We've got a hedgehog round here. Apparently it only has 3 legs and it's called Stumpy. But so you can tell so something normally, I think it comes underneath the fence here. So because of that, that's why I never actually got round to put any wood chips there, to make it easier for the hedgehog to get under it. Okay, so that's it for today. I suppose you want to see, after 2 days, the potatoes only seem to have greened up a little bit, which has surprised me, and some others, they don't look very good at all. That doesn't look very good. That looks sort of dead. That's dark. So yeah, and I've got a second lot of peas. I'm thinking of being lazy and just putting them alongside the first set of peas. Apparently I got the name of these wrong a few weeks ago. They're not Avola. These are the Feltham first, and the peas that I'll eventually put here, they're the Avola. But I haven't done that yet. So I don't really feel like doing any work today, but I'll just move that bed. Okay, see ya.